When I went out a-wenching on a night as fair as this, I had some trouble finding me a fine and lovely miss. I went into a tavern and I spied there in a chair a lady I would have to say was quite beyond compare. She was 5'2" with eyes of blue and weighed 500 pounds, and when she walked the ground would shake for miles and miles around. But she offered to buy me a drink. I said thank you ma'am, and we ordered up another round, and I began to slam. Well, we talked about the weather, we talked about her folks. I told her lovely stories and she told me dirty jokes. But we laughed and laughed and laughed some more. It was nice but had me thinking that it would be much nicer still if we continued drinking. She was 5'2" with eyes of blue and weighed 310. She seemed to be getting smaller, so I blinked and looked again. But she offered to buy me a drink. I said thank you ma'am, and we ordered up another round, and I began to slam. Well, I drank and drank and drank some more as I was in a hurry. The lady got much prettier as my vision got more blurry. And as we kept on drinking, well, it was a shock to me that slowly her huge hand had gone and crept upon my knee. She was 5'2" with eyes of blue and weighed 183. And the more I had to drink, you know, the better she looked to me. Well, she offered to buy me a drink. I said thank you mama, we ordered up another round. I began to slam. As the evening went on, I more elated. That generally comes quite easy when you're that intoxicated. She charmed me with her whaley wiles, made me want to cry, as the hand that had been on my knee crept up to my thigh. She was 5'2" eyes of blue at first, and I said, hey, by this time there were 5 of her, but all of her were pretty. But she offers to buy me a drink. I said thank you ma'am, and we ordered up another round. I began to slam. I didn't want to leave the bar. I think that I was carried.
Yeah, by us.
I don't recall too much at all, except that now we're married.
Beautiful ceremony.
You ask me how I like the life, and I say, hey, it's not too bad. 'Cause her father's a brewer, her mom is like her, and I get drunk with dad. Yes, her father's a brewer, her mom is like her, and I get drunk with dad.
On the 4th of July, 1806, we set sail from the sweet cove of Cork. We were sailing away with a cargo of bricks for the Grand City Hall in New York. 'Twas a wonderful craft, she was rigged for the aft, and oh how the wild wind drove her. She stood several blasts, she had 27 masts, and they called her the Irish Rover.
We had 1 million bags of the best lager rags. We had 2 million barrels of stone. We had 3 million sides of our blind horses' hides. We had 4 million barrels of bones. We had 5 million hogs, 6 million doves, 7 million barrels of porter.
Thank you very much.
Nanny ghost tails and